Virgo, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. It's a message for Virgo, sun, moon, and rising sign. This is an energy reading, so please take it where and how it resonates in your life. This is your message. And if you're not a Virgo or don't know that you have significant Virgo placements, then, and it's popped up on your feed, it's absolutely your message, because at heart it is an energy reading. So it would have only come to you if you drew it in. And this is where your message begins. What does that mean? Well, the Fool card means that you're starting a new path, and it's a God-assigned path, and it's destined. And so how that would appear in your life is you feel pulled towards something and you trust it, even though it doesn't make any sense. Now, that is very difficult for a sign Virgo energy, because Virgo energy is very pragmatic. If not logical, then pragmatic. Does it work? Does it function? It's rooted in the functional because it's an energy that grows things, that cultivates things, and in doing so maintains the health and sustainability of those things. Virgo is sustainability. That's what it is. Or more specifically, it's the how you make something sustainable, or how you sustain. So it can be very systemic. It can be very routine. It can be a very scheduled energy. And that's great. That's great energy. And everything on this planet needs it and functions because of it, right? So it's necessary. So when this shows up, this is asking for something that is inherently difficult, which is it's not going to make sense because the divine doesn't make sense. Sense is rooted in the 3D, the height, length, width, measurable, quantifiable. This is something that requires faith. It requires doing something because you know it's right, even though it doesn't add up why you know it. And so there could be a difficulty in that, but what this card is saying is that's what's happening. You're moving forward, and in fact, you may be actually moving because there is a going somewhere, going places, figuring things out though, because this is Six of Swords. Six of Swords is one of the nicest swords cards because swords cards tend to be very difficult energy. But this is, I figured something out. I'm letting what I've done. You see the swords are in front instead of behind, and yet the boat isn't sinking. It's driving it forward. So what that means is the things you've been through are helping you move on. You're moving on from the things you've been through. You're solving the problems. I've seen it in another card, which is a wonderful way to look at it. It's almost ingenuitive. You know, everything that you've experienced, you're engineering a solution to. So you've figured it out. You're moving on from struggle. You're moving on because you've put things into place. So this is a new start, new beginning, and a move away from struggle and hardship because you have figured it out. And part of figuring it out, Virgo, is the realization that you don't deserve to have to stay in a place that is unhealthy, sickly, not good for you. You know, it's like admitting what is tripping you up, including if that's yourself or people you care about, which sometimes is even more difficult, and deciding to get away from that, deciding to move on from anything and everything that is not indicative of a new beginning. Like there's a little bit of allowance here as well, like allowing yourself to be able to let go of what was. Very difficult for Virgo energies to let go. I think Cancerian energy is very stereotyped as holding on, not letting go. Taurus, not letting go. Scorpio, not letting go. Virgo energy stays stuck. It doesn't let go because it's constantly in the loop of, I can figure this out. I can figure this out. I can make it better. I can make it better. I can make it better. And no, you can't. And so one of the strongest things that anybody who has significant Virgo energy can do is realize I can make it better by leaving. I can make it better by moving on. I can make it better by getting myself out of the equation because I'm not right for this. Right? This isn't, I can do no more here. I've done all that I can do. And so I'm going to have to leave it and move on to where else I can be productive and feel good and cultivate health, as opposed to stay in a place where I'm not getting myself anywhere and I'm not getting anybody anywhere. So this is you being able to move on and move on from struggle and move on to something that is healthier, and that this is a new start. This is a new beginning. I don't know what it is in, but we're going to figure that out. Something to do with the past has come out. I think you've known this for a while, or you've been thinking about this for a while. Not a long time, but she's coming out in the past. But she's my GPS card. She's my future card. So is this something that you've been planning for a while, or it's something that you knew that you had to do for a while? It's just that now you're settling into it and taking the leap of faith in it and figuring out, okay, this is how I execute. This is how I execute. Okay, well, that's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Okay. This is leading to happiness and health and success and abundance, but it's leading to belonging. It's leading to being in a place where you feel happy, where you feel successful, where you allow yourself to feel, because it's like it's been all swords up until now. But this is where I allow myself to feel. I allow myself to sink in. I allow myself to, be surrounded by this joy, be surrounded by this, it's not pleasure, it's acceptance, it's contentment, it's safety, it's protection, it's the 10 of cups. So it's the level of happiness that can only be in existence when you are belonging somewhere, belonging to a family. Maybe you're developing a family, building out your home, buying your home. Maybe you're finding somebody that you're connected to. And it's not to say that you shouldn't be happy before you meet somebody, but that when you are happy before you meet somebody, and then you meet somebody, you met the right somebody. And this is sort of that sense of, oh, I love this. There's love here. There's love. And so this is being in the state of love. In fact, it's being in love. In love is, a very romantic term. I think it's overused and misused. When you are in love, you are in communion with God, with other people, right? You are in a state of connection and belonging and ultimate practicality, because you are in a place where you are part of the happiness. You are you and your mind. You're contributing to the wellness of them. They need you, you need them. It's not codependency, it's community. That's beautiful fucking energy. Beautiful. I mean, look at these cards. Look at these cards. On some level, maybe you strategize this because she's very strategic. I don't know. Remember, guys, I do personal readings, so if you need one, you can only book with me through my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com. You can book and schedule over there. And then if you haven't, please subscribe to this channel. Ring that notification bell. Select all notifications, because that's the only way you get notified when I go live. And this is the only place that I go live and do free public tarot card readings. So if you want to participate, be sure to subscribe. Let's get a moon card for you. We have a very important full moon, a new start. Virgo, I don't know what's going on here, but this is beautiful energy. This is a new start is coming. I mean, sit with it for a second. Maybe even pause this video. There is definitely something new that's coming in your life. If you have a new opportunity, if you have a new job opportunity, if you have maybe you're traveling somewhere, right? How about this? This is it. Do it. Execute. Maybe you've been talking about it for a while. Do it. Execute. I mean, like, a new start is coming. Let it be. Let it happen. I don't think this is a time frame, honestly. I think this is a verification that this is a whole new existence, or like I said, new job. Okay. And if so, this would be a job that's really right for you. This would be a job that you feel productive at, you feel good at. You're gonna get a lot of headway and progress in. There's going to be a lot of growth opportunities for you. Maybe it's someplace, especially with the Ten of Cups. Maybe it's someplace that you're going to stay for a while, right? Very rare these days. Tell me if you've noticed this, that there are so many jobs that people get now. It's almost common for them to be there 1-2 years and then leave. This wouldn't be that kind of place. This would be a kind of place where you can grow and you can develop and you can prosper, right? And you can actually stay for 10 years, 15 years. Like, you can really develop yourself here. So this is beautiful energy, and it's a healthy new start. A healthy new start. Okay. Thinker. Okay, that's you, 100%. So what are you thinking about? I want to dig deeper, God, into why that card came out. Maybe you've been thinking about this, you've been considering this, or this, because it's 4-4, which adds up to 8, which is prosperity. You've been thinking about this for a while. You've been pondering it, you've been contemplating it. So this isn't something that's necessarily shocking to you. It's not coming to you as, okay, it is brand new. You haven't done it before, but you've known about it. You've been thinking about it. That's what it's saying. You've been considering. This is something you've been considering. And so it seems like you're just ready to pull the trigger on this now, which I think is going to be even better for you because it's bringing you to a place of certainty and security. It means that you're at a place where you're ready to take this leap of faith. You have thought about it. You are ready to do this. Okay, you're ready. What are you ready to do? You already know. I don't know, but so let me tell you something that you don't know. What is the Virgo thinking about? What are these thoughts? We kind of already know, but I just want to clarify. Thinking, clarify. Oh, of 5 of Swords and the Devil. Ooh. Why? So you're thinking of narcissistic things, hurtful things, horrible things, sad things. Oh, I see. You're thinking of the toxic things. You're remembering them. You're thinking of all the defeats, all the ways somebody hurt you, and being stuck in that and being fearful for that, maybe drugs and alcohol. And then we have the healing and the time alone and the space alone and being able to go on your own and be alone. And then look what comes. An opportunity for having again, it's almost like on some level, this is moving forward. Cancerian energy. It's almost like on some level, you know, was this a strategy? Let me say this, because if it was a strategy, it worked 100%. And this does imply this was some sort of strategy. But the clarification of the thinker is really interesting. First, what I do know is it means that this is going to make sense to you as well. So what I said in the beginning of the reading, not so much true. In that you've brought yourself to a place mentally, which means practically and logically, that you know that you're definitely going to take this leap of faith because you're ready to do it, because you've worked it all out in your brain to a point where you're like, oh, wait, not that you're not capable of having faith, of course you are, but that you got yourself to the place of faith in the way that you needed to, which is, it makes sense to do this now, right? It absolutely makes sense. But I feel like there's something deeper here. A deeper level of healing. Because you've brought it to a point where it makes sense now. It's like you have rationalized all the emotional stuff that was harder for you to just be okay with. You needed to figure things out, or it was going to get to you. And this is you figuring them out in a place where you can actually make peace with them and using your thoughts in a very productive way. This devil energy, let me say this, I would have been very, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, there is healing here. If there was something going on where there was sickness or something attacking, something really assaulting and hurting and harming, the fact that the Hermit has come up in between that and these cards means that you have done healing, or you're finding your way to heal in between, doing that healing process, and then being presented with this beautiful, beautiful opportunity of just abundance and moving forward. But I want to tell you that spending time by yourself is essential, or it was essential for this process. And then we have stabilization, things moving to a place where you can have them, hold them, and believe them. You were scared. Something was very difficult for you to believe, but it is tangible. It is tangible. And this is you. It's like you're getting back to yourself again. This could also be a decision on some level to remain by yourself for a while in order to be certain and sure that when you're at a place where you're ready to meet community, that no, that's not it. I think you found a place of belonging. I hope that makes sense to you guys. Because this is a place where you will feel, I'm going to use the C word, comfortable, but not in a complacent way. Like I said, in a productive way, in a place where you're like, oh, I can do this. Is this a new job that you guys are getting? Listen, if this is coming out as a new relationship that you guys are in, I love it because it feels like you feel productive in it. Like, right, you feel like this is secure. Oh, yeah, right? And we have easy does it. Your health, happiness, and abundance require a gentle approach to life and work. So this isn't about pushing. This is about trusting. Okay, and that's where the Fool card, leap of faith, is. Then we have unnecessary worries. Release the burden of worries by giving them to God for healing and solutions. So there is faith here. And there is a level of, I feel content in being faithful. I feel content in not knowing or understanding everything. And that's opening up this another beautiful dynamic to everything that you are. Let's go to the extended. I'll see you guys there.